Assalamu alaikum, hello and namaste. Welcome to another inspiring episode, number 138 of the Limelight. I'm your host Fareen here. I'm a podcast coach, voice coach, and also an author. I have written a book called Before You Chew That Gum 11 Things to Know Before You Get Married for South Asian Men and Women, and it's available on amazon.in, also in US and UK. Well, today on the hot seat we have a very cute personality. She is the founder and director of Tricies HR Solution, Mangalore. So listeners, welcome our guest Shribali Shetty. Hello Shribali, how are you doing today?
Hi, Farintaj. I am fine. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, and it's a pleasure to have you on my podcast.
Thank you, Farintaj. It's a nice opportunity for me to be here. Yeah,
Yeah, same here because I think I've been trying to get you on my podcast from past 3 years or so.
correct, correct.
Yeah, okay. So now, before everything else, I want to
Yeah.
ask this question to you, what inspired you to start Trices?
Okay. Actually, going back down the years, when I was a bachelor degree,
Mm-hmm.
my teacher had a question like, how many wants to go for job after your graduation?
Mm-hmm.
Then a few students raised, few students did not raise. So how many want to get married and settle down? For that also few candidates lifted. I didn't lift for both. Then
Okay.
ma'am asked who wants to give job for others. That inspired ma'am. So I just raised hand. I didn't know anything. I just my hands just automatically raised and I told I'm going to give jobs to many people. Then there started I am going to become a businesswoman. But
Oh,
what I will start, what business, I didn't know. But over the period after I completed my BBM bachelor degree, then I went for post graduation in HR. Then I did my post graduation in counseling psychology from Roshnilia. Then I thought this HR and psychology should be composed together, and I should do something from this service. From this business, so that's why I started this consultancy. And the first project I did was also into recruitment. So I took it, ma'am. So that my qualification, my education, no, what I did, my HR as well as counseling psychology should blend and do something related to that. So my
yes,
education qualification is something else, and some other business I'm doing, it's not going to get right. So
true.
that's what parents have given me, that education that should come till the end. So I
Yes.
what to start. Then I started recruitment since I'm into HR and counseling. I started that only. So
Yeah.
2008, I got placed as a HR recruiter in one of the Bombay-based placement company.
Mm-hmm.
There I thought this is what I'm going to start, but I'm going to start it in Mangalore. But as you see, the consultants working in Bangalore, Bombay is entirely different from consultancies working in Mangalore. Mangalore, they're just into like a real estate kind of business, but I wanted to bring that Bombay Bangalore touch here in Mangalore.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I had done a small research in the recruitment industry.
Okay.
I myself registered in few of many of the consultancies then over past 10 years back when I started, when after my 2008, I completed my post-graduation, 8, 10,
Okay.
2010. Then 2011, I started as a freelancer. I started this business.
Mm-hmm.
So down the line, I had a lot of challenges, good things, bad things, everything happening in life. But
Right.
I did not mind to stop it because there are many people who got job, inspired, they became big. So they came back with a good opinion. They referred many people. So I'm happy with what I'm doing. Then I thought, first I raised the hand. Now I'm going to give job to many people. That is only happening in my life.
Yeah, inspiration, right? So now there are many, recruitment agencies, consultancies. Tell me, why is your agency different, or what makes your agency
Different.
different from others?
All are doing their own part. We can't criticize one another as we are
Mm-hmm.
in the same industry. But thing is, I do not believe in taking their original marks cards, keeping them in bond,
Mm-hmm.
taking them their first month, half month salary. I do not believe in all that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I am doing, I have a different service charges for them. It is very minimal. I'm only charging some 20% from there if their candidate is selected, and for the registration they are doing is for lifetime. So that is one time registration is for whole of their life career. So one candidate comes to my office, he or she is focused, not focused, or is focused, that we don't know, but we are going to make them focus into their overall career development. Likewise, we have three C's, that is Tricies as it goes by. We have three services, ma'am. That is corporate individual candidate counseling and consultant. So that is, counseling is related to career. That is, the students come, no, after 10th PUC, I don't know what to do, which course to do. Parents are telling me engineering, uncle is telling medical, I have a different interest, like that they come. My friends are suggesting this institution, so where should I go, what should I do, my look is like this, whether I can enter into airport jobs, but my look doesn't support that. So many things are there. So we just try to, as I am from counseling background, I try to give them that counseling psychology related counseling. I take the small test for them, understand their interests, their dreams, their talent. So based on that, we give some career guidance program to them. That's then we try to, if they want placement, that is different. This is just a counseling related to what they should do, which course they should do, which institution. We are not as such promoting a particular institution, you go to AG Institute, you go to NFO Institute. We are not particularly suggesting an institute, but we are suggesting them the course. That is, see, a tally course, or probably a SAP course, or particular digital marketing course, or something related with airport related, that is cabin crew related courses, right?
Yes.
So we are suggesting based on their interest what they can do. If parents are not okay for that, we again tell them to bring their parents. We
Okay.
counsel them also. So that is counseling, career counseling program.
Okay.
One more is corporate consulting. Corporate consulting, what happens? I have a network of HR people.
Mm-hmm.
Since I am from HR background, I am in good rapport with all the HR of all the companies. Some companies do not have HR department as such, so they outsource me as their HR consultant. So either way, I am like and one more HR for them. For a client company, for that HR, I am like, I'm working along with her like one more HR, but from outside.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So how it goes about is like, she starts talking about the company, its rules, how the employees are treated. So as the relationship is not just yeah, you tell me the requirement, it is done, gone. The HR also comes for consulting. See,
Okay.
my employees are not staying back for long term, ma'am. What can we do?
Mm-hmm.
Every employee we hire doesn't stay back till 6 months. What can we do? So that's the thing. Any challenges they have, they just come to me and get the suggestion, because I'm into that field. So they feel connected because of the same background, HR
Right.
background. So that is consulting, right?
Right.
That is corporate consulting. That is, we
Mm-hmm.
are going to give ideas to the HRs or to the companies
Mm-hmm.
regarding their HR policies, how they should do as per the requirement of their candidates
Okay.
related to their employees. So we are giving some training programs. We only go address their employees, give some training programs to them, counsel their employees also. Particular employees not performing good, so we go individually give them a counseling. That is what corporate consulting, that is separate. Then comes to normal career opportunity, job consultant. There is three consultancy, three C: corporate consulting, career counseling, and normal candidate consultancy.
That's really nice, and the name of the company also, it makes sense, and the service provided also. I think that makes you like unique in the market, a unique selling point, that they say USP.
Yeah, because I have a personal touch with the HR as well as the candidates.
Right.
So this touch will be there forever. So the candidates are also good. My client companies are also very good.
Right, right. Okay, you said you started this consultancy in
Yeah,
2011 and 2021, 10 years, right?
correct, ma'am.
So tell me, how has the journey been till now for you?
Journey, there have been ups and downs. In between my career, I delivered a baby girl, but I didn't know only. It just
Oh,
happened.
congratulations on that.
Soon after my marriage, I started immediately. Then down the lane, my daughter was born in 2014. Ever since she born, no, I never looked back. She is
Right.
actually one of lucky charm for me.
Wow,
So
cute.
8 years old. Down the line, I only don't know how my business and how she grew up. They both grew up together. My business as well
Together.
as my daughter, no, they both grew together by God's grace. And today, see, my daughter is an inspiration. She
Hmm.
keeps telling, Mama, you can never Shiva. You're
Mm.
not a lady who will get down for few things. No?
Wow.
What happened to you, Mama? So she is again recalling my inner this thing. See, you should not let down yourself like this, Mama. You try again.
Wow.
So he learned from me only. Again, I'm learning from her.
It's really great to have, especially our kids to inspire, motivate us,
Correct, ma'am.
that's a
So I
real
thought
blessing.
that's what I am giving to the society, that will come back to us in
Yes,
other ways, ma'am, many
true,
other ways.
true.
And during the COVID time also, my owner was not. I have to mention that because
Hmm.
most of the owners collected at least minimum half the rent.
Oh,
My
okay.
owner was so very good person that he told like, "Ma'am, you don't pay rent only for another 1 year. You let the
Wow.
corona go. Let the corona settle. You don't worry at all. You don't close down anything. We are there. You don't pay rent only for 1 year. That's a 2021. No, I didn't pay rent. He's
Okay.
like, don't pay. It's okay. No, not a problem. You don't pay. Once the market is set, you pay. That's
That,
what one of the things. So that what I am doing to others, no, it will come back to us in
yes,
other.
definitely.
And now, once the market is set, he never asked, but I only started giving him his full
Okay.
rent. That's how I thought. That is when we feel the blessings, no? It
Yes,
comes through my daughter or it comes through somebody else. I have
yes.
been doing the service with a very minimum charge, just 20% I'm charging, but that has come back to me in longer way, different way.
Yes, I have learned from many people that you should give value to people and society. And when you give value, obviously the money will flow automatically.
Correct, ma'am. I had some challenges, ma'am, from the male counterparts of my own industry. They had a little bit jealous. All girls are going to her. She is
Okay.
giving lesser charges though than the standard rate. They had a little bit jealous,
Mm-hmm.
but okay, I did not give up. I
Yes.
was like, I was moving on with my own. I had some blackmailing calls and all.
Oh.
Why are you charging this much? Why don't you charge the same rate?
Mm-hmm.
All that. But I did not stop, ma'am. I did not worry about anything. I went on.
Yes, you are a total inspiration for the younger generation. So now, after all this serious talk, I have a fun segment for you. Okay,
Yeah.
it is called the rapid fire round, and
Okay.
I'll be asking you three questions. You can answer in one word or a sentence. Okay.
Yeah.
My first question is: are you a coffee or a tea person?
Tea, ma'am.
Tea. How many cups of
Yeah.
tea you have in a day?
2 times.
Two times. Good. Okay.
2 times.
Okay. So my second question is: which is your favorite movie?
Tare Zameen Par, ma'am.
That is a meeper. Wonderful. Okay, my last question is, if you wanted to have one superpower, which would that be?
I should lead many people this way, ma'am. I should continue this. God should give me enough strength to continue this for another 10 to 20 years. I need a good health so that I continue this service for a long time. For
Yes.
another 10, 20 years, I should continue this.
Yeah. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. Well, that was the end of the rapid fire round. Your answers were so beautiful, and
Thank
thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, now we have headed to the last section of our podcast where I would like to ask your advice for our listeners.
Okay. Listeners, that is like, see, during this corona happened, COVID happened, many people were feeling bad. I used to get so many calls during lockdown time. Ma'am, my job went. What to do? I want job. Any work from home.
Okay.
But I used to keep them on hold. Don't worry. Let this process go. It's okay. We are there. We are there. Don't worry. Temporary like that.
Mhm.
Then later on, this phase moved on, and one more challenge in industry came. All started getting this work from home option. They wanted work from home option.
Mhm.
That's one more challenges in my industry. In order to keep us fit, I feel we have to go out. We cannot always depend on work from home. We have to go back to full-time job right now. It's the time we have to go back.
Yes.
And when this is one advice I would give. So that is especially to keep your health sound. Like if you don't go out, that's like if you stay back in the inside the four walls and keep looking, staring at that system or computer, health will start deteriorating. So better you come out, you have some relaxation. That is always good. Come back to your full-time job. Do not stay much time inside telling work from home is easier. Come back. Okay. And one more suggestion is, especially for the women, especially for the young girls, whatever your parents have given your education, it will alone come till the end. Not the jewelry or whatever they give. That education and the good values they have taught, that will come till the end. So keep that alive by working something. Do not work for just salary sake. Do not work for just time pass sake. Do not think tomorrow my parents will get me married to a rich man, businessman, or something like that. Don't think like that. Or you are in love also. Don't think the person who has loved you will continue to love you that way after marriage. You can't tell. So you should always be self financially independent. That is always good. And anything may happen in future, so you always be financially independent. Continuously you work, you be in the track. Don't give too much of career gaps in between, like 4 years, 5 years and all. It will be very difficult to come back. So any small gap means minimum 1 year, 1 year, 2 years you can have a gap. Like for example, you have gone for a delivery or something like that, you can take a break of 1 year to 2 year, not more than that. When you have a career gap of more than 4 5 years, the system, the rules, the whatever softwares they are using, everything will be updated. You
Mhm.
going back, you worked 5 years back in accounts and now working as a accountant is very different. So you have to be in touch with that line always. So be connected with the system. Don't keep a long term career gap. Just 1 to 2 years is enough. So again, come back. Just be independent from today only. Before marriage only, you try to be financially independent for your long term. That is, you have to keep a mission for long term. After
Yes.
5 years, what? After 10 years, what? That you should keep now on. As a
Yeah.
fresher, when you come out, you should have a career dream of yourself. Contact me. Tricies solution is there. Website is there. Tricies, www.tricies.in. You can log on to it and get my contact number and contact me individually for any personal career assistance.
Yes, yes, that was spot on advice, and I agree to every word you say, especially for girls. So, to be financially independent, be it a single or you are married, right? the
Correct,
the
ma'am.
other person, your husband, will look after you, but yes, there will be a time where you will, want to have some independence, or you want to buy something, or you want to do something. Then it's not always good to, irritate the other person. I want this, I want that. But if you have your own money, your own job, it will make you
Yeah, correct.
feel totally different, right? So
Correct, ma'am. Correct, ma'am. When your
yeah.
daughter or son is asking, Mama, get me that toy, Mama, ice cream, you need not always ask your husband every time, give some 100, 200,000. No
Yeah.
need to ask, right? When we have
Yes.
our own, we can buy, we can take it by. So
True.
today, our daughter is looking at mother's face when she needs money. That is the change we have brought. So every son or daughter should look up to their mother as well. Not only
Yes.
always depend on their father, they can depend on their mothers too. Mother can to take the financial responsibility of home, children's education. Not necessarily husband only has to take care of everything. There
Yeah.
can be an sharing of the financial responsibility at
Of
home.
course. Yeah.
And yeah, anything for good or bad, both, it is good, be independent. And I especially want to give some advice for the youth. Concentrate on good things. Do not deviate from the main things. Be responsible for your nation.
Yes. Yeah,
Amen.
very good message. Very good message, Shribali. And
Yeah.
I have to thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule and doing this podcast with me. Thank you so
And
much.
thank you, Farin. You gave me your Sunday to me. Otherwise, other days, I was a little bit busy.
No problem at
Thank you
all.
for the
It's a
opportunity.
pleasure to
Yeah.
talk to you and know so many things about you, your work, your thinking, your mindset, and about
Yeah.
your company.
Main thing is there, ma'am. Once they come to Tricies, no, there is a change. We have that proof also. We have live cases. Because my candidates are only giving me customers. That's what I told you, no.
Right,
When you go only, you will understand whether that is good or bad. You cannot always
right.
judge the book by cover. No, just thinking
Yes,
consultancy. Oh, consultancy. Don't go by Google reviews. Google reviews, there will be good people, bad people, jealous people. So many people will be there. There will be competitors simply putting negative reviews also.
yeah,
So
right.
you cannot always trust on Google reviews for good or bad. If they have mentioned too good also or not, if they have mentioned too bad also not, because you should genuinely come, understand, feel the difference and see.
Yes, right, right.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
Shivali,
you for
for
that. Thank
telling
you so
so
so much.
many, important facts and things. So, listeners, do check out Shivali's Tricies website, and if you want a job, don't hesitate to go to her consultancy. She also provides with youth empowerment and women empowerment counseling, and you don't have to be afraid of anything else. So, thank you for listening. You have a great day ahead. Allah Hafiz. Take care. Bye bye.